I was listening to a fascinating account of this book that I have actually looked at before, and I can't remember the title, and I probably shouldn't be making this video without knowing the title of the book, but it is about a man who did experiments with water and words and how the water would react to the words he would write. And what this does is it's just an experiment on how powerful the words are that we use. And when we are aging, beginning to age, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and sometimes we can really beat up on ourselves, and we can be really unkind with our thoughts, and we're frustrated because maybe we don't feel as energetic as we used to, or people used to maybe look at us and they don't anymore, or we just compare ourselves to younger, maybe more beautiful people, or I don't know, whatever the thing is that is bothering each of us as we notice this change in our lives. We can become very hard on ourselves. And what this man did with this experiment was he took different jars and filled them with water, and then he took a label and put them on each jar, and he wrote a word, and the one word was hate, and then the one was fear, and the one was love, and you get the point. So he let these jars sit for a period of time, and I don't remember how long that was, but then he took a drop of each of these jars of water and put them under the microscope, and he looked at them, and the jars that had the loving words, kind words on them, they were like crystals. They looked like snowflakes. They were beautiful. And the water that had the ugly words on it, they were just kind of they had no shape, no rhyme, no reason. They were just blobs of blah. And so it's very telling that even in that, how the words or the intentions that we put on something can be that powerful against our cells, our cellular makeup, our stress level inside, which we can't always see. A lot of people become sick, they become like mentally just beside themselves, and it's because their cellular makeup is very stressed. And so having good, sound cellular health is really super important, and that is one of the benefits of using essential oils like doTERRA, because they are so pure. They're real. There is nothing synthetic or chemical, or there's no additives, there's no contaminants whatsoever. So we're getting this pure oil of the earth, and our bodies know exactly how to use them. So there is no, I wonder what to do with this oil. We might use an oil for a certain reason, and our body wants it for different reasons. So we don't have to know a whole lot. We can just enjoy them. And the cellular health that we receive from using these consistently is so beneficial, especially as we get older, because we know that we need a little bit more help as we age. We can't just go and have 2 hours of sleep and eat Twinkies and get up the next day and go at it. We require more care for our bodies, and when we do feel really good, life can be great, because to have a healthy state of mind, which everything we do comes from the perceptions that we have. When we have that healthiness, then, anything that comes our way, we can deal with it better. So having cellular health is just hands down one of the most important things that we can do for ourselves, especially as we grow older. And having a great frame of mind, I am not a psychologist. I am not anything. I have just lived through most of my life letting people manipulate me and being a people pleaser, and not really caring too much about what I thought. In fact, for the longest time, I didn't even know what I thought, because I just wanted everybody else around me to be happy. So whatever they thought was funny, I thought was funny, or where they wanted to go, I would want to go, or whatever. And luckily, I never got into the drug scene because I had a very strict father, and I was too scared to do anything to get caught. So I'm so thankful for that. But, I think that when we come to the place where we feel good enough in our minds to say, it matters what I think, it matters what I feel, I own my space, just like you own yours, I own mine too. And it's a really wonderful place to be. And so even though I am just a regular person, I am going to talk about some of the things in future videos that have really helped me. Books that I've read, people that have been my mentors. They don't even know me, but they've been online, and I have benefited greatly from them. And I think that's a huge help, because having a great mindset about being older is really huge. Really huge, because I know people who are a little bit on the miserable side because they're like fighting against this aging. And you know what? As old as we are right now, we're just going to get older. There's going to be a day that we're going to look back on where we are right now, no matter how old we are, and we're going to say, man, it would be great to be that age again. If I am fortunate enough to be much older and I have white hair, or so full of wrinkles or whatever, I'm probably going to look back on this right now and say, man, that would be awesome, to be back 64 years old again. So I think about that, and I appreciate where I am right now, and want to make the best of where I am now, because it's now, and it's how I'm feeling right now, and I don't want to lose that and give that to the future, where I will one day look back and wish that I had used the energy and the youthfulness that I still have right now. So anyway, I just think that if you want to know more about good, really beneficial cellular health, which when you're using essential oils, they're meant to be used on a consistent basis, because our bodies use them up and they're done. They don't store them, they don't pee them out, they use them. So to get the best benefits of the oils, it's best to use them, like the frankincense I talked about, it's best to use it every day. You just use it, you just apply it. I have really helped my skin with it, and I use it. I can't tell what's going on. I can't see the inside or see the health of my cells, but I know when I use that every single day that I'm giving my cells the best support that I can give them. So that's just a real plus. So if you want to learn more about that kind of thing, that natural approach, then you can go to my website, which is https://www.marylinden, and there's all kinds of things on my website for you to look through, and different topics and things like that. So I invite you to do that. I invite you to leave comments below, because we're going through this together, obviously.